I can't believe we are ending the conference. Yeah. So, is everybody okay? Or more than okay? Super. So, for those who had been to other global facts in the past, already know that this is probably like the most emotional part for the IFCN team. And as a participant in the last global facts, I was sitting on those seats and just feeling a little bit emotional because it reminded me the time that we have to leave and at least maybe wait for like another year to become, be together again in different parts of the world. So I just want to say a few thanks to, first to all of you for being here and please join me in. Everybody has come from a long, long distance and I really appreciate it. And you should be really giving the credit to yourself as well for being here. And also my new team, Chris, Daniela, Daniel, and I mean, the team is not new. They are not new. The team is new. So just 4 months ago, when I was announced as the new director of the network, I had this one big priority, this big duty to have this conference happening. And now, looking back those times, I just feel like, wow, I think we did it. So, there's too much thing to say, but I think it's going to be much more easier for me to thank our supporters, those who had made this gathering possible for us, the Open Society Foundation, Omidyar, Google News Initiative, Duke Reporters Lab, Craig Newmark Philanthropies, and Africa Check, and our local supporter, Konrad Adenauer Stiftung Foundation. So please also join me in thanking them. And last but the least, I want to say thank you to Gabby and Marta, who had been making this as flawless as possible for me personally. If I write a blog post about this, probably like most of them will be about this two wonderful women. So I can't thank them enough. Thank you so much. And also all of our staff who is not right here right now, maybe we can say thanks to them and say goodbye when we are leaving for our buses in a short minute of time. So thank you so much. And I just want to invite Bill to the stage, whom actually, for me, is the man who makes these gatherings possible. I wasn't fortunate enough to be at the first two Global Fact conferences, and then again, I wasn't that flexible enough to be at the third one in Buenos Aires, but probably we are here just because he dreamed this like 6 years ago, and probably should be feeling really proud. And I want to see how proud you are feeling right now for seeing this community growing year by year.
Thank you. I'm so proud that I have a PowerPoint. So while we're doing this, what's striking here at the sixth Global Fact is how much everything is changing. And we joke that we keep saying fact-checking keeps growing, but fact-checking keeps evolving. What was so impressive today, as I was sort of stepping back to look at what you all are doing, is how we're changing with the times, and we're finding all these new ways to present our important content, and it's really cool to see. And it's really cool to see it in so many places. It's not just the big countries. It's not just the big fact checkers. It's happening everywhere. And whether it is a really cool radio program on WhatsApp or some really creative ways to present fact checks from Spain, there's just some really exciting things happening all around the world. And what's so great about this community is that we're a community and we come together not just once a year, but all the time through everything that the IFCN does and share what we're doing. When we started this, as we were talking about yesterday, we were encouraged to put together a community, not to put up walls, not to have membership, but to build a community where everyone could share ideas, get to know each other. And it's just heartwarming to me to see how well that has come true. So I wanted to conclude just with a few ratings, because as the Truth-O-Meter guy, I'm all about ratings. And I think it's important to recognize the success of this wonderful conference. So I thought it was important to assess some of the things that were notable. And the first one's going to invoke Alexios, using the most important thing in the world to Alexios. Can anybody guess what the most important thing in the world is to Alexios? Zoe, pizza, timer. I don't think anybody's got it right. It's actually olive oil. So to rate the food, let me say, for the many great things Baybars has done for this conference, the food, 4 olive oils. Wow, great food, Baybars. That's the highest rating, by the way. So then, that's not like 4 Pinocchios. This is the good one. This is the good one. Okay, so then, you may have noticed there was one microphone that when it was used, it sounded like you were underwater. So that microphone earned a rating of 4 scuba divers. And then finally, because I didn't have time to do any other ratings, which is probably good, Baybars promised that this was going to be a great meeting. And we rate that on the Baybar meter. Promise kept. So, thank you so much. Anyway, I just want to thank you for a wonderful meeting. I'm sorry I didn't do better cropping around your face. I did that 5 minutes ago. So anyway, I just want to thank you for a wonderful meeting. Thank the wonderful team from the ICN. Thank everybody for making this such a wonderful community. We'll see you next year in Oslo, and who knows where we'll be in 2021. So thank you very much.
That means can I sit now?
So, and what are do you want to explain the plans, the logistics now for tonight?
So I can't sit right now. Okay. All right, so we will be going to the networking reception, graciously co-hosted by Facebook, right from here to Workshop 17, which is a nice co-working space, like event space in waterfront area. And that's going to be our last shuttle, because there won't be any shuttle service provided after the reception. But it's very centrally located. If you have any questions, feel free to ask to me. And tomorrow, also, as we announced earlier and promoted, we will be having optional events at the Cape Town Lodge Hotel, which is, I think, close to the Long Street. If locals can also help me, that probably is true. And we will start the day. I mean, you all have access to the schedule, but between 9 to 10, we have a breakout session for Asian fact checkers. But even if you are not a fact checker from Asia and you want to know more about Asian fact checking ecosystem, just feel free to reach out to Tatai, and you can also register to the breakout session as well. And then throughout the course of today, we will be also having other events. There will be events after till 5. So please go to globalfact6.com and check out the schedule. And if you already registered, that's great. If you're not, you still have time to do registration. And I think we will be done after that. So let's go have some drinks.